Hello everyone, welcome to Faraz. Nenu mee telugammayee. If you like my channel, please do like, share and subscribe. Our new series is Polity Made Easy by Faraz channel. Today our topics are about legislature, bills, and also we discuss about president and his powers, his veto powers. Coming to the background, we all know that India is a federal state. It divided its power between the central government and the state government, namely union legislature and state. Now, let us see about the union legislature. The union legislature is also called as parliament. In the parliament, it is divided into the president and two houses of parliament. In the Article 79 of Indian Constitution, it is mentioned that president is an integral part of union legislature. It means president is a part of parliament. The two houses of parliament are namely Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is also called as lower house and also the house of people. And similarly, Rajya Sabha is called as the upper house and also the council of states. These are the classification of two houses of parliament. Now let's see about the state legislature. The state legislature is divided into Vidhana Sabha and Vidhana Parishad, which are namely again called as legislative council and legislative assembly. Some states have both Vidhana Sabha and Vidhana Parishad, and some states have only Vidhana Sabha. It depends on their states in India. Now let us see how a bill passed by the parliament becomes an act of parliament. A bill will not be an act of Indian Parliament unless and until it receives the assent of President. Okay. When a bill is presented to the President after its passage in both the houses of Parliament, the President shall be entitled to take any of the following three steps. Either he can ratify the bill, or he can withhold the bill, or he can return the bill. But there is a clause in case he decides to return a bill. He cannot return every bill he receives. Only the non-money bills can only be returned for reconsideration. If it is a money bill, he has only two options. Either he can give his assent or he can withhold the bill. But he cannot return it for reconsideration back to the parliament. These powers are called as the veto power of president. Based on its impact, it is divided into three types, namely absolute veto, suspensive veto and pocket veto. Absolute veto means the president chooses to either refuse or stop the passage of the bill. This can be done in two cases. One is if a private member introduces a bill in the parliament and this bill is passed by both the houses of parliament and sent to the president for his assent. In this case, he can choose to refuse the bill. The other case is when a bill is passed in the parliament by council of ministers. After passing the bill, they resign before the president gives his assent. In this case, also, he can use this absolute veto. In fact, it is never used. A new cabinet usually advises the president to reject the bill. Coming to suspensive veto, it is called so because of its impact in suspending the enactment of law. That is, a president has the right to refer the bill back to the parliament for reconsideration with or without suggesting amendments to the bill. But you have to consider here that only a non-money bill can be referred back. As you have seen earlier, a money bill cannot be returned for reconsideration. Okay. But there is a clause saying that if the parliament passes the bill again, either with or without amendments, the president is bound to give his assent. He has no other option. If it is repassed, he is supposed to give his assent to the bill. This is mentioned in Article 111 of Indian Constitution. This is about suspensive veto. Now coming to the pocket veto. Using this power, the president may declare that he withholds his assent to the bill. That is, there is no time limit for the president to react to the bill which he received for his assent. He can keep it simply in his pocket by taking no action. That is, simply by withholding the bill, he is killing a bill by pocketing it. After a stipulated period of time, when no action is taken, when he withholds the bill, it collapses automatically. This is about pocket veto. These are the three veto powers of President of India. But you have to note that if the bill is about the constitutional amendments, when an amendment is to be made to the Constitution of India and this bill is passed by the parliament, then he has no right to reject, withhold. He has to give his assent. He is bound to give his assent. He cannot use his veto power here. Now, prior sanction. This is the power of president where before initiating a bill in any of the legislation, that is either in the union legislation or the state legislation, he can give his sanction. For example, in case when a new state is to be formed and the bill before presenting it in the parliament, the president can give his assent. Also in case of state boundary alteration, there are many cases like this, you can go through. If you like my video, please like, share the link in Facebook, WhatsApp, Hike, Telegram, any medium you have, and please do subscribe. Thank you. Itlu మీ తెలుగమ్మాయి.